What is up, everybody? It's Vs. TV here today, and we're gonna talk about the Xbox obsessed Sony fanboy who got kicked out the Xbox Ambassador program, complaining about it on social media. So this Xbox Ambassador thing has been a big buzzword over this past week, and even to this very day, the past weekend to this very day, it's like this is everybody's been talking about the Xbox Ambassador program. So if you have no idea what this is, like I had no idea what this was at first before I looked it up. Apparently, this is Xbox program where they spread positivity across different, for different gamers, different demographics to get people to play on Xbox. I'm assuming this is mainly here because of the bad rep they had during the 360 generation of being like super toxic with the Xbox Online stuff like that. So I'm assuming why this was made, but this is what it is. We love the Xbox community, and if you're here, you probably do too. Xbox Ambassadors represent what a healthy game community is all about: inclusivity, safety, and fun. Xbox Ambassadors make impact by participating in meaningful activities like making friends on Xbox Live and messaging other gamers, creating welcoming environments everyone can enjoy. Now you seem like, what? Okay, you're doing this. Like, what is the purpose of doing this? Like, is Xbox gonna pay me or something? But this is the perks of being Xbox Ambassador. The impact doesn't go unrecognized. Here we recognize Xbox ambassadors through editorial spotlights. Okay, so if you have like something going, you can at least put you on a spotlight. So I guess that's pretty cool. Chance in the sweepstakes and exclusive physical and digital swag. So they send you stuff. So I don't know. I don't. This is not something I possibly probably want to do because you don't really get paid, but you get like a free stuff occasionally. So I don't know. It's just, this doesn't seem like a thing that I really care about. But this guy was really bothered that he got banned from this program. This whole persona is that he on Xbox on a daily basis. He's super obsessed with Xbox, so much so that he becomes an Xbox ambassador. It's just ridiculous. Then the statements he says is that mission accomplished. I got banned from Xbox ambassadors for telling 100% truth while being 100% positive. This guy was not being positive whatsoever. This guy was harassing or pretty much sending his Sony legion of fanboys after this one woman who said, "Don't go after Phil Spencer." Don't be too hard on Phil Spencer for the Redfall and Starfield delay. People are really upset about that. These people are like, this game was canceled. Like, those games were canceled. They were just delayed. It's like, move on at that point. It's like, jeez. They got a showcase coming up next month. So I'm pretty sure they're going to show stuff coming out this year or later. So people are way too angry about that. But continuing on to this post, he says, this is proof that if you say something the Xbox staff disagrees with, you will be banned. It's not about positivity in gaming or honesty, it's about slavery. So yes, comparing this to slavery makes a lot of sense. Whatever. But this is the original tweet. They got a lot of fire. This got a lot of backlash because he sent he said he reported. He said, I'd like to report my fellow ambassador, this woman right here who has been mostly positive on social media. The only time I've really seen her on social media is like she promoting an Xbox product, like controllers or something like that. That's all she mainly does. She doesn't really get involved in this constant word nonsense. But, he involved her into this nonsense, which is, like I said, you got the legion of Sony fanboys going after this woman, saying how she don't play no games, how her game score is not high enough. When it's kind of like, this game score situation is just so ridiculous. Like, we're all adults here. Most people don't got a lot of time to put into video games. It's like different situations why your game score cannot be that high. But at the end of the day, who truly cares? As a grown adult, why do you care so much about somebody's gamer score? Then she said, what do you say? I like to report fellow ambassador to this person. She has represented Xbox gracefully. When she speaks, she represents the feelings of true Xbox ambassadors and should be respected at all times. So what if she barely plays games? Ambassadors are here to pretend we love gaming. So it's being kind of sarcastic right here, but he has tweets of her saying, happy Forza Horizon 5 launch day. Then she has very few achievements in this game is what he's trying to show. And Forza Horizon 50. There's a thing here about enjoying Xbox. Not every exclusive game you're gonna enjoy. Like that's just what it is. Not every exclusive game you're gonna like or enjoy or play, like put hundreds of hours into, have a high gamer score. It's like, I don't like every Xbox exclusive that comes out. I don't like every PlayStation exclusive that comes out. I don't like every Nintendo exclusive that comes out. So this is just ridiculous. Like, really? And then go about the whole gamer score thing. So people were not happy with this dude looking up her gamer score and this nonsense, judging her by the gamer score. Well, pretty much putting her down with the gamer score. Even so much so that one of the Xbox, what is this position? Social media manager popped up and responded to this whole nonsense. He says, disappointed to see people in the gaming community putting down an Xbox MVP these last few days based on their gamer score. Grown adults out here really trying to quantify someone's entire value by one imaginary digital number. It is childish behavior, be better. Yeah, because it's pretty much what the other guy did, say, hey, she shouldn't have an opinion about gaming because her game score is too low. Like, that is just so ridiculous. It's just like, I just don't get it. It just seems like super childish at the end of the day. It's like her gamer score is not that high. Who cares? Who really cares? You can't talk about gaming now because your gamer score is not high enough. That's just a stupid reason. I was like, if somebody can have a conversation about video games and know what they're talking about, that should be good enough. But, the whole gamer score thing, your gamer score has to be extremely high for whatever reason, or your trophy count. That's why gamers don't get respected, because it's like they literally gatekeep and like judge people based on how high their gamer score is or how many trophies they got. Like if you don't got, I guess if you got enough platinum trophies, you are excommunicated from the gaming spaces or whatever. It's just ridiculous. Who cares? These people really make the gaming community look bad. It's disheartening to see one of the most positive people on this platform get attacked. Yeah, I haven't seen nothing about this woman. She's just been positive about the whole Xbox situation, the whole Xbox scene. I was like, why involve her in this nonsense? This whole console war toxicity nonsense. Like, we get it, you obsessed with Xbox, you hate Xbox, but like, what's the deal here? Like, they legit just want Xbox to disappear. Like, what's the purpose of these two? Like, I just don't get it. I also am receiving secondhand embarrassment from people saying watching people play games makes you a gamer. Who is saying that? I mean, there is like a huge audience of people who just enjoy watching people play games on Twitch. I'm not knocking those people, but I kind of I don't want to watch people play a video game unless they got some amazing commentary. But I rather play the games myself. But if they enjoy it, watch people play games, then why is that a big deal? Why is that a big deal? Like, okay. Let's see. This is my game script. If you don't like to make fun of me, please step up and take your best shot. But if you're going to swing at the king, don't miss. This guy has a real... I mean, I don't know. It's like... it just seems cringy to me. It just seems really cringy, and an adult is doing this too. Like, they're really about this whole game score thing. It's like, wow, who cares at the end of the day? Grown adults acting like children on Twitter over a game score because they have nothing else better to do than put people down. Yeah, it's kind of like gatekeeping in a way. It's like, or like you want to be like, you're above somebody else because you have a higher game score than the other person does. It's just ridiculous. Like, at the end of the day, who truly cares? Maybe they should play more games and act like children on their main account. Yeah. So he's saying, tell me without any particular experience, expertise, or even knowledge in the industry, anyone can be an ambassador. You don't need to use the core products, and gamer score means absolutely nothing in the Xbox community. I mean, you would think that if you want to talk about the products, you would know about the products at least. I mean, let's see. The funny thing is, this MVB knows more about gaming than you do, so why are you chiming in on it? I mean, you apparently didn't know that playing online games like Minecraft, Overwatch, Fortnite, etc. You thousands of hours give you measly amounts of achievements. Yeah, and there are some games that when you beat the main story, you don't really get achievements like that. Like, I just beat Trek to Yomi, and I believe the most I got was like 200 achievement points for beating that game. You got to beat that game multiple times, get all the collectibles, and I don't really want to do that. So a lot of games don't even give you like achievements like that when you beat the main game. So, or if you be mainly like an online multiplayer person, you don't get achievements for those games either. If it has a big solo campaign component. So I think people care way too much about this whole gamer score nonsense. It's just ridiculous. So my achievement score is a fragment of my imagination. Even though getting achievements do kind of count on Xbox though, because when you like, especially like the certain like Microsoft reward perks, they give you like free points and stuff like that. So you use that to buy like gift cards. So I would say the achievements matter more on Xbox than PlayStation, regardless, because you actually get stuff for it. But at the end of the day, who truly cares? If they're gonna, I just don't understand. These grown adults, people who actually reach the age of adulthood, believe that gaming comes before like your family, your job, your other relationships, your other hobbies. It's like it's just a part of a person. It's not their entire being with this whole gaming thing. So I just don't get it. It's like it's not that big of a deal to me. And especially the Xbox, it seems like they don't really care how your gaming score is. I don't think most people really care, to be honest. It's just weird with these Sony guys. Like, they hate Xbox to begin with, so why are they so obsessed to the point where he has to be an Xbox ambassador? Doesn't make any sense. Like, if you hate Xbox, why are you joining the Xbox ambassador program? Like, the whole purpose of the program is to make positivity and inclusivity and safety. He obviously doesn't do that. All he does is trash Xbox on a daily basis. Like, there's no wonder they kicked this guy out, but apparently he's just still questioning why he got kicked out. And then he compares it to slavery. Wow. So I'm going to conclude it right here. Yeah, this has been the big news, somewhat news over this weekend. I was like, it's just ridiculous. At the end of the day, it's pretty ridiculous. No one really cares about the gamer score, and if you do, it's just weird. Who really gives a crap? But yeah, I'm gonna conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Do you think gamer score should matter in the grand scheme of being in the gaming community, or do you think that the Xbox ambassadors have a role to play? Like, I honestly think that they did this to stop, like, the change the image of Xbox from the whole 360 generation with Xbox Live. So I think that's why it was created to begin with, but apparently people say this is wrong to have this if they're not really, I guess, like a big gamer like that. I don't know. But definitely see your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.